British Constitution that the monarch, who of course is the supreme head of the Church of England, as soon as they cross the border into Scotland, they become a Presbyterian. This is a bit of constitutional magic happens, and of course Crathy Church is right by the gates, and it was good to see all members of the royal family out there. Of course, Prince Andrew was there. He was Her Majesty's second son. He would have to be there on an occasion like this. But turning to Australia, which of course is a wonderful country, and I've been privileged to go there 3 times, I remember the Queen presiding at a graduation ceremony in the University of South Australia in Adelaide, and there was a pause in the ceremony, and somebody shouted out from the back, "Long live the Republic of Australia!" And and my microphone picked up what the Duke of Edinburgh said, and he said, "Sounds like a good idea," which rather underlines what your guest was saying. Was saying that the royal family does not stand in the way of any of the realms becoming republics. I wonder if a wise person among them would say what I always say: there's nothing intrinsically more modern about a republic. When the republic became hopelessly corrupt in ancient Rome, they swapped it. And what did they swap it for? They swapped it for a monarchy. And when a story which I did, which was Watergate, 73, 74, during that time, the Canadians looked down on America and they saw their big neighbor going through 18 months of agony because their head of state, the font of all honors, the commander-in-chief of their armed forces, was found out to be just another politician doing dirty tricks. And the Canadians said to themselves, thank goodness our head of state is above all that. And there were 2 things that have bound together the great country of Canada, the second biggest country in the world. One is the Canadian National Railway, and the other was the Queen, because she spoke fluent French, as President Macron has already confirmed, and she meant everything. And when she went to Quebec, she was greatly respected, and when she went to Vancouver, she was greatly respected, and she bound that country together. And I think your guest can contradict me, but in Australian politics, which can sometimes be a rough business, the Queen has actually, apart from one major incident, which he will be very familiar with, stayed above politics and has been a very stabilizing force.
We do expect maybe not just the leaders of the Commonwealth